we heard him go on record and say that during the offseason, he reevaluated his entire approach to the game. You know, that being the case, Charles, when you hear somebody say something like that, what do you expect to see from him this year?
I go back to that point you just made about him, you know, being open and honest about how the injury forced him to change the way he played and, you know, the things that he needs to do in order to get better. We discussed it ourselves. Is he really being that honest about it, or is he just throwing something out there? Well, the proof's in the pudding. We will find out. But so far, I have to say, I'm impressed by his approach to this season.
Dang.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Jalen Smith in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford.
I'm going to get it, there.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Great effort there.
I believe that boy, he is now winning down.
Touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions have taken the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
That's the end zone, my nigga. I got in there. Can't lie. Wait!
After review of the play, the ruling on the field
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Is on the 6-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Ezekiel Elliott.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Elliott. Fights loose. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. This to Jordan. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. And his throw here's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that
should
give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And the ladies what's the name?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Video with now.
To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Prescott yet again. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's made it easy for us to put together a highlight package. Just wondering what he ate before this one started.
Let's include that in the package, right? Get the gourmet out here, figure it all out, and you guarantee he'll do that.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Stafford's pass. A fumble.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Yards on the play.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups.
That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
So we're right back where we started.
That's the
All
third
even
quarter.
as the
Let's go
kicks
crazy.
away.
I'm playing with these niggas.
Fielded just outside the goal line. Good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
And their own 33-yard line.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss. But
No!
in the air now, it's intercepted. Cheetah Bay Louisiana with a pick. And they will finally get him down as he's on the 36-yard line. First possession of the third quarter and interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Brings up second and 1 at the 27-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete here. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's third and short.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Oh my God!
He's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. And a Cowboy first down.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 26-yard line.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
Offside. Defense.
What? What the?
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A second down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete.
Prescott's pass.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they'll be faced with a third and inches.
Brings up third and inches.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Cowboys.
This is Elliott. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. The loss resulted.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I notice that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jarwin.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in.
And oh, it's blocked. The Lions pick it up, but he will not be able to bring this one back.
Talk
The
this
extra
way,
point
man.
attempt unsuccessful.
Oftentimes when you give up a touchdown, it's really a deflation for your entire unit. And the special teams crew, when they run out there, they still feel it. And maybe they don't go after it so much. Instead, they gave great effort there. Blocked the extra point and really gave them a lift after giving up a score.
Yeah, gave up the touchdown, lost the lead, but a nice job to get in there and block it.
What's the deal, y'all?
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And there he goes again. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just want something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. The drive keeps moving.
Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
And 10 yards to go.
Flushed out right. That is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions have tied it. If they hit the extra point, they'll have the lead.
That is today's NFL, isn't it? If you're going to be a running back in this league, you've got to be complete to stay on the field, at least for those 3 downs we talk about. Got to be able to catch it, which he's doing quite well in this one. 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, a little unconventional. He hasn't been able to cross the goal line as a runner, but as you say, twice as a receiver. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
13. Justin Rohrwasser.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're
on 2nd down and 4. Stafford. They almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
To throw is Stafford.
I'm about
And he's
to go
got his
crazy.
man in stride.
I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to go crazy.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Oh, look at the juke. 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Stafford. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish
I
this
had
drive with
that.
6
Oh,
points.
bro.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern.
He's got his man. It's caught for the Lion touchdown. A great effort there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Extra point right down the middle, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
Justin Rohrwasser set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Taken at the 15, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First down at Stafford. Oh, good move. And now running right through it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly.
Whoa!
Inside the 30. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
What are you doing? Stop telling me, boy.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Looking for the end zone. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
That score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
It's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
21. Justin Rohrwasser set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. This one taken just inside the 10. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Stafford. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Stafford now to throw. Powers through, and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Yes, we're going to overtime, huh?
Number 1. Out of bounds just past midfield.
Now it's Stafford. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
I'm going into overtime, boy.
And he's in for a touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Point after, right down the middle. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Justin Rohrwasser set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Taken from about the 12. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Detroit, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they go down to defeat and they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis,
that's it for today, folks. I'll see y'all next day. Next time I stream, I'll see you, folks.